What's up, Ark Survival Evolved? Robert here. Guys and gals, listen. Those of you that have been through Ark Survival Evolved, and those of you that are continuing to play through Ark Survival Ascended, and for those of you that are new to Ark Survival Ascended, Ark period, and you want to open a cluster and you figure out a way to convince community to donate to your cluster to help you pay for it, do not let the Ark Survival Evolve community trolls run you, because they will. They will try their best to run you into the ground. Now, to become a server owner of a game as big as Ark, there is going to be trials. There's going to be trials and tribulations that you're going to have to go through. There's going to be mistakes that's going to be made. You're going to have your bad administrators. You can't do it alone. You have to have help. Someone has to be by your side, whether it's two people or one other person. You can't do it alone. And if you are doing it alone, you're ignoring another aspect of your life that needs to be addressed. That's the thing that I have learned when I was doing it. Because when I did it, I ignored my professional career. And that's the main reason why I don't do it anymore. I have moved because I had kids. I have kids as well, so I had to make time for them. And I wasn't going to ignore them for Ark. It just wasn't going to happen. But I ignored my professional career instead. I worked full time every day. I still went to work. I'm talking about growth. I'm talking about getting more out of life than just raising my kids and playing video games with the missus, hanging out with the missus, not jazz. So I backed away from Ark slowly, and I got to a point where I didn't play anymore, and my servers took my servers offline. People assume back in the day that my servers went offline because of reputation. No, they went offline because I needed to make a change in my professional life, and that's what I did. Now, what has changed in my professional life? I'll tell you. Let's see here. I went out and bought a house. Okay. But before that, I got a shitload of certifications. Went back to school, got a shitload of certifications, and I moved up in position in my company that I work for. And now I'm a boss, and I bought me a house, and a 5-bedroom house with 2 full baths, fucking 8-car parking, and I own all this stuff now in this car. So I used to be in a van. Now I'm in a brand new car. So I put my family in a better spot. I got myself in a better spot. Got my family in a better spot. And now I'm still playing video games. Ark takes a lot of time out of your day. And I realized that how much my time wasn't being balanced correctly. And I had to correct that. So if you're ever going to be an Ark Survival Evolved cluster owner or server owner, you're not going to be able to do it alone. Because I had Amy and I had Jacob. Those two helped me through and through. They're from other countries. They're good people. And I've had my share of bad administrators. You need to figure out a way to get people that you trust that's not going to abuse everything when you're offline. And that's the hardest thing to do. It really is. Plus, you got to advertise. And if you advertise too much, people get mad at you. And then if you advertise too less, your clusters don't grow. Then you got to learn about word of mouth. Then you want to rely on word of mouth. Then you get that one person that doesn't get their way, and then they go to the Ark Survival Evolved community all over social media, and then they bash you and bash you and bash you because they didn't get their way, and they make shit up, and then before you know it, that rumor is out there floating, and when one person gets it, and then they get a colleague to help them out, spread it more, and it turns into a bunch of shit show. Was I a perfect administrator? Absolutely fucking not. But did I ever admin abuse people's bases? No. Not when there were bylaws and there were rules in place for a server. So, that being said, you can't do this shit alone. There's just no way. There's no, unless you're a hermit living in a basement at your mama's house, you don't want no life goals, there's no way you're doing it by yourself. It is impossible. So, Ark Survival Ascendant looks like an amazing game. Will I pick it up? Probably. More likely I will. Yeah. But you're not gonna do it by yourself. There ain't no way. It's just not possible. You're gonna have to have help, whether it's from a friend or another friend or whatever. Doing it alone is not feasible. But if I do it alone, I'm telling you right now, I will take the exact same route I took last time. I would make it community funded, and I would fund it all through the community. So that way, if people that came there to play, because I had a way where it wasn't a pay to win. It wasn't a pay to win setup. So that way, people came there to actually play. They came there to play, and they loved it, and they chose to support it. That's what I would do if I did it again. And I would go all the way back to the original Ark server EST ways, and I would go all the way back to to those settings, and I would leave it at those settings. I would the original Ark. I'll honor the original Ark. Yeah. So, food for thought. See you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves, and enjoy what you love to do, because it's very important. Later.